This is the Violent Professional Podcast brought to you by AriesClothing.com.
All right, gents, how was your week? How was the new year?
It's good.
We haven't podcasted in a little bit.
Oh, we haven't.
You were on the last episode, I believe.
Yeah.
Cool. How was your new year?
Nah.
Feels a lot like the first podcast.
It feels like the
No,
last podcast.
I can't remember what happened.
Yeah.
Trying to
You
think.
can't remember what happened.
Oh, I was in Seattle
Yeah,
just
you
visiting
went-
a buddy, yeah.
You went up north, right?
Yeah.
What'd you do up there?
Nothing, just hung back with a buddy and watched the ball drop. I'm right here.
Just turn it towards you.
There you go.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, much better.
Cool. What'd you do, Mark?
Fuck, what did I do for the new year? Oh, I turned off my porch lights on some neighbors because they were annoying the fuck out of me.
That sounds exciting.
Oh, it was terrible.
Damn it, I'm blowing this
Like-
shit out. Hold on a second. Test. All right, go ahead.
So
You're a rebel, dude.
they're out there fucking shooting off fireworks, and I was the angry old man yelling, "Get off my fucking lawn." So they're all drunk. They're throwing up in the street. I'm like, what the fuck's going on outside? And it's like 12:30. I'm like, all right, this is getting old. So I'm looking out the window, like peering through the top window of my garage, just like being the creeper. Like, who's out there? What are they doing? So then I went and I turned off my fucking lights because I got new lights installed out there and they're bright as shit and they light up the neighborhood. Once I turn those off, all I hear is, "Oh man!"
They ruined the party.
Then they all
for
fucking left.
all the section.
They all left.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it
Barely.
really quiet?
It is quiet.
What about now? I don't think I changed anything at all. Actually.
Weird. Yeah, I can't hear.
What about now? Test.
It's decent.
I'm just trying not to fucking... Let me see. How about now?
That's
Yes.
loud.
Better?
That's
Yes.
good.
Let
There
me
you go.
change your guys too. How about you, David?
Good.
Everybody good?
Positive.
Good.
Sweet.
Right on.
So I'm like trying... there it goes. I'm trying not to blow the fucking... I'm trying not to blow the recording. Just blow it. It's weird. It's different every time. Like,
For some fucking reason.
for some fucking reason, I don't do anything. I was like, oh, this is good audio this time.
Dude,
And then
just fucking plug and play, man.
not the
Not
case.
this time. Not any time.
So I can't do all my fucking loud noises like usual. Ah! That's good. That works.
you,
All
just
right.
you just have to yell and move backwards at the same time.
I don't need to do that. So that's what you did. You had an exciting New Year. You had an exciting New Year's. Fucking
Pretty much, dude. I don't think I've watched the ball drop because I was laying on my couch and probably fell asleep. But yeah, it wasn't very exciting at all.
Yeah,
I had to work the next day, not like New Year's Day, but the day after. And I
Yeah,
had to work the day prior, so that sucked. But it is what it is.
I stayed here and watched the fucking Seattle live feed on YouTube.
I did watch that. I did watch that, and it was
Fucking
fucking
dumb.
terrible because
Yeah.
the wind was so bad
Yeah,
that
they
they didn't
couldn't
even
do
shoot
fireworks.
fireworks.
Oh, they did fight.
Fucking
Yeah, I
dumb.
remember that.
Stupid ass light
Yeah.
show that didn't even work.
No, that was on event. Yeah, fuck that. Anyway, I had a buddy up north. He was spending it by himself, so I thought I'd go visit him and keep
Yeah.
him company.
Did you guys make out?
No, Mark, we didn't.
Did you kiss when it turned midnight?
No.
You said that with a stank on your breath, like you
He's
had.
irritated with me.
Yeah, he was like, he's always calling me gay.
God, he's fucking irritating.
No. But how was yours, Mike?
Oh, I just said what it was.
No, I
I said I
didn't.
sat here and watched a horrible fucking ball drop.
Rad.
Then we had another holiday.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you guys celebrate MLK Day?
I got nothing. Hold on.
He's got-
I was gonna.
I took some donations down to the local police department.
He did.
I did. It was mandated by work, so
Always.
what I did was that we put together at my place of employment. We put together these donation packs, 50 of them, Ziploc bags filled with like soap and toothpaste,
I had a
toothbrush.
vision of like Ziploc bags full of cocaine.
Yeah, we're just giving them out.
I was immediately
Giving them away.
arrested.
So we filled them with all kinds of hygiene stuff, socks, things like that. And I looked at these bags before I left my work, and I'm like, there's something missing out of these bags. We need to put trash bags in here because we're supposed to be giving these to the police, who are then going to give them to the homeless people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, without the bags, how else are the homeless gonna huff paint?
Right?
You shouldn't put spray, really fucking like ridiculous shit into a bag.
Just here's a lighter, a spoon,
Silver spray paint in a plastic bag. It's like, this is a care package for all the homeless people.
Oh man, so they can paint. Never mind.
Just curious,
You
how many
see a
did you
bunch of
guys...
people walking around with fucking silver faces.
Mark,
just like,
how many did you do?
We
Like, how many?
made 50 of them, and I looked at these bags and I'm like, okay, every single one of these things we put in here has some kind of plastic wrap or cardboard on it. These homeless people are gonna throw it on the fucking side of the road, just like every other piece of garbage that they have. Like they don't have a garbage can, they don't have garbage service. They're just gonna throw the shit on the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we see it all the time in Olympia.
Mm-hmm.
You work down there, you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible. It's just dirty. So I'm like, let's put a garbage bag in each one, and maybe they'll put their garbage in the bag, in the garbage sack.
Maybe.
And
No,
like
they
put
don't.
it
No,
on
they
the
don't.
side of the road or something, right? So I'm, wishful thinking, all right? Wishful fucking thinking.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna happen. They'll probably turn it into a poncho. It's fucking raining outside. But you know what? I tried.
Well, MLK is happy for you.
Well,
He's
and
up
then
in heaven smiling.
and then I illegally parked downtown.
How?
I came to your office first.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I scared the shit out of him.
He was standing in front of my office door, looking like a.
And where do you
He's
work?
got
I'm in.
he's in a
Where do both of you work?
he's in an
I'll tell
office.
the audience right
Just
now.
tell- he's in an office above a bank. Okay, so
Hey.
I go up there. And
Oh,
I'm,
no.
and
All
I'm-
the homeless
there's,
people.
There's window. The windows are like milky. You can't see through them, right? What would you call that? Like stained? Not really stained.
I don't
It's
know.
Some
Frosted.
frosted. Yeah. So all you see is like a silhouette type thing, right? So I go and I walk slowly down the hallway, which is creaking because it's an old fucking building, and then I stand in front of his door and I just stand there. So all he sees is my silhouette through the stained glass, the frosted glass door, and I don't move. I'm just sitting there, and then
You can't see in, right?
I can't see in. No. So then I just shake the doorknob. Stop. And then I shake the doorknob. And he's like, what the fuck? So he gets up and he comes towards the door and I hear him moving. So then I open the door and I just let go so it opens a little bit. And he's like, whips it open. He's like, oh God. Oh, it's just you.
It's like one of those old 1940s detective movies.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, it's right out
Mock-
of Dick Tracy. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
The building's from 1925. It's like really.
It's old as
The
fuck.
wood is like original. Yeah.
Much like the wood I put up there. It's originally
It's
chopped.
original.
So I illegally parked in the bank parking lot first, and then I drove down the street, parked in front of the police department, didn't pay or anything, just fucking parked there, and then I went and sat down inside the police
Mark,
department.
it's not illegal
And
to
there-
park in the bank.
It is illegal to. I parked in the bank parking lot without being a bank customer,
Oh,
where it says, well, whatever. Anyways,
tell
How
everyone.
fucking dare you? How fucking dare you?
so then park in front of the police department, didn't pay, and I sat there for like half an hour waiting for this sergeant to show up. Finally they come out of the back office. There's like 3 or 4 of them. They're like, introduce themselves. We go unload the Jeep. They're like, oh, nice Jeep. I'm like, yeah, thanks. So
You said, fuck you, pig. I gave you these packages. You better not
straight
pull
up-
me over, motherfucker.
I straight up told him, I was like, hey, I didn't pay to park. Just a heads up. I just was
He's
dropping
like,
this
freeze!
shit off.
Oh, I blew that shit out. This thing's so fucked up right now.
So
Freeze!
dropped that shit off, and then they took a picture, and I left. So MLK Day. That was it.
I did quite possibly the whitest thing you can do on MLK Day.
I don't think
Was it involving mayonnaise?
what?
I was out on the fucking mountain, bro, getting
That's
gnarled.
right.
With the
Eat-
shredded
you were
gnar?
shredding that
so
shit.
much fucking gnar, eating a mayonnaise sandwich, bro. No, I was snowboarding on MLK Day.
Yep, I
pretty white.
saw that.
I did the whitest thing ever was eating a mayonnaise sandwich while I was snowboarding. One of those things is true.
No, the snowboarding part.
Yeah, I was snowboarding.
What time were you up there?
It was night, so it was 4 p.m.
Yeah,
to
it looked dark. What time did they close?
10 p.m. And by that point, there's like nobody on the
Yeah,
mountain. It's just
yeah.
miserable.
Well,
It's miserably cold.
I saw the video. You're going down the hill, and I'm like, why is there like nobody there? And then I was like, oh, it is pretty dark too.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I put that on the Violent Professional
Yeah.
story because like last time I put something like with some hippie-ish music or like techno or something, whatever the fuck. I was just like, let me make this cool video or this quick video, throw some random music. You're like, the fuck is this granola eating shit, faggot? Like, god damn it, people are vicious. Fuck you. And then I was like, I'll put this on the podcast page, and nobody goes on there anyway, so I'll just fucking, just whatever.
I went on it.
Yeah, a couple people saw it. All right.
Right.
There's a format to this fucking thing. This isn't like this is a professional fucking podcast.
A violent professional podcast.
Fucking professional. Throw the fucking table. Violent professional as I hit David with a fucking chair and then piss on Mark.
Why do I? It's his turn to get pissed on.
Why do we always do this podcast this way? You made it. We could do anything we wanted, but you chose the worst way.
We didn't even draw straws.
You got some people watching.
Hey.
Isn't it one person still?
I don't know.
2.
Is it 2?
2 people on there. We're fucking coming up in the world.
Yeah.
I said to the patrons, I was like, I'm gonna put a live feed link on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, I don't know how to do that. It's like, I don't know. So hopefully they saw.
They're probably pissed.
Yeah, they're like, where's the
That
fucking
fucking liar.
link? I don't know how to do that. So if you're listening and you're a patron and you were trying to watch us fucking bling, we were trying to give us tips. I can't help you. I'm sorry. All I can do is say sorry.
You're
right?
the only person I know who's that. Go ahead.
The only person I know that fucking pays for that shit. This is the old podcast outline. It's got the fucking like the
Serial killers?
Yeah. No, this is the
Which one is that?
the fucking rape cult.
Oh,
thing.
okay, yeah.
And it's got the warm up.
NXVIM or whatever
Warm
it
up is bug eggs. Patreon results. Thanks, patrons, and patreon.com. So we're gonna have a new sponsor here soon, and it's not some made up shit. I'm not gonna play something. My phone's over there. I can't trick you this time to fucking. My name is Jose.
I thought that was okay.
That was the best ever.
Crazy Al's Taco Bake.
Yeah, we should record like when David fucking bitches out in a little bit. We should record some new.
Why
shit.
am I going to bitch out?
Well,
Because
you gotta
said
go.
you only got an hour.
Yeah,
Things
I
are
can
literally
only stay
an hour
for
and a half.
I have to.
I didn't say it like that.
I need
We
to
record
empty
for
out-
no less than 1 hour and 1 minute.
I must empty my colostomy bag.
No offense to anybody that has colostomy bags that listens to this.
Sorry, not sorry.
The 2 guys.
Yeah. If you have a colostomy bag, I'd kind of like to see someone stick their finger inside of the hole. Send me a video of that.
David's like, can I tongue it?
Let me tongue your side fart box. It's no joke. Take care of yourself. If you got Crohn's disease or something, it might happen to you. I'm sorry.
I got the Crohn's.
You got Crohn's?
What is it called? The new.
It's called the Crohn's.
It's called the Crohn's.
The coronavirus? Is that
The
what you're talking about?
coronavirus, right?
I knew what you were thinking, but
Yeah.
that's way off topic here, bud.
Okay.
Dude, like literally that shit was announced. Like there's a case of it in the States.
Yeah.
And
First
like,
one was in Seattle.
everybody's freaking out. There's
Everett.
There's like
or
10
something.
people in China have it. I was like, there's fucking billions of those
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
They just quarantined 2 cities. It equals up to like 11 million people.
Over 17 deaths or something.
That's fucking
Yeah.
nuts. No, dude, there's videos out there, people dropping in the street. They're just like falling over and fucking going unconscious.
It's kind of weird because there are so many people over there.
Yeah.
It's more than the United States, right?
Oh, fuck
Yeah. So like I was reading something about like the 1940s or something like that. There was an earthquake where 700,000 people died.
Yeah,
It's like,
dude.
that's a drop in the bucket. Like,
Yep.
that's fucking crazy. I didn't even know that happened. Like, you'd think like something of that magnitude, everybody would know. Like,
Pun
oh, that-
intended?
Yeah. That 10.0 magnitude. Yeah, like there's like, how many people have it? Like 10 people or something?
Well, there was
It's scary.
one
No,
here.
over there, there's
Yes.
a lot of people. There's like over 300 cases or something, and it's
shit.
growing.
Well,
Here, there's been like, I think 6 or 7 cases now.
you know, I feel like it's a fucking scam at this point.
Why?
They're always sick. Always fucking sick.
Right.
Always wearing a fucking mask.
It's just to sell masks. If we could talk about conspiracies about
Son of
fucking
a
anything,
bitch.
it's to
When
the
mask
fucking
sales
mask
were down.
Yeah, mask sales are down, and
We
they're
got
like, "Fuck."
what are we gonna do?
I mean, it might be real, but there might be a part of the mask industry
I wonder how that
that
Chinese
they go and
healthcare
just
system's working
They
out.
juice somebody up real quick. They like go by and like, and this dude's like, "Oh no!" And like
Is
the
that how-
the coronavirus spreads. They've got to
Yeah.
get different ones.
Why
all
did
the
he
time.
sound Irish? Just
Oh no!
No, he's like Irish guy living in China.
Oh no!
he got me.
God,
That's
this
Scottish.
fucking
Fuck.
audio.
So, Did you hear what they said it like originated from?
Fucking snakes and bats.
Snakes and bats,
Yeah.
dude. And then they show like this bowl of like this bat just chilling in this hot bowl of fucking soup, and people are just sipping the soup out of the bat bowl. It's fucking weird, man. People, I mean, they've been doing that for thousands of years.
Why do
Weird
they-
shit? Weird shit.
I mean, it's very like, very fucking like old fashioned, I guess. They're very traditional.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to eat snakes.
No,
You could
don't
eat
have to
ramen
and
noodles.
you don't. Well,
they're
you-
like 20 cents a pack.
and you don't have to eat them that way. you
Yeah.
know? It's just
Tail
it's
first.
just
just eat
sitting
them
there.
whole tail
It's
first.
just crunching on the head. They don't clean it
They're
first.
fucking silly. They're silly.
Silly China.
But they're always sick. Always fucking sick. What is that?
It's a computer.
I don't know what my password
You
is.
have no idea what your
What
password
are you
is?
trying to look up?
He's trying to
Just
pay
getting
for his
online.
porn, dude.
Yeah, I got a porn bill due here. I got to renew my subscription.
They're gonna. The porn company's gonna turn my porn off.
Well, my watch is telling me that I need to
Yeah.
pay my bill.
Fuck, my porn bills due. There's this one chick I've been stalking on Instagram, and she has a pay for views thing.
And I have to pay.
She was something's clicking. I think it's a phone. Your phone is connecting to the. Can you move that phone away from the audio?
Oh,
It's
is that-
jacking me up. Like,
Okay. More than 200 folks.
I feel bad for this one person watching.
He's
I
like,
don't know
what the
they're
fuck
doing."
am I
Yeah.
watching right now?
Probably can't even hear us. The fucking
You're
phone's
watching
across-
innovation.
The phone's all the way across the fucking.
You know what he did is he put us on mute and he's just jacking to us is what he's doing. So he can't even hear us right now.
I like monotone voices and Chinese issues.
Oh,
It's like-
bats. Oh, bat soup.
They said fucking snake. Oh,
bat
snake.
soup.
Snake. Oh, just fucking came. David, are you expecting something intelligent?
No, this is what I'm expecting.
Oh, he's looking up the coronavirus.
yeah,
right
so far it looks like it's jumped more than 200.
Talk about it.
and,
I told my
This is the
coworker
most
about the.
interest- This
I
is the
told my-
most.
China
the best
reports
thing
2
he's
deaths
done so
outside
far.
the center of outbreak. The official death toll from the mysterious coronavirus increased by more than half a dozen in 24 hours to 26, while the number of confirmed cases has jumped up more than 200. So
more than 200.
more than 200, right? Cases.
He said
That's
20.
a lot.
Yeah, but 20. But you're right though. Out of millions and millions and millions of people, what?
Coronavirus live update. Infections exceed 900. You fucking read the next line, dude. This guy.
This guy.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I wonder if.
Well, that's a link. I don't know. Let me
Click
click it. Yeah, here we go.
I wonder if Corona stock has dropped because of this.
So what's funny is I told my coworker who's Mexican about this virus, and he's like, "That sounds like a Mexican virus." I'm like, "What the fuck?
There was a case that came out of Mexico too.
You get it,
I mean,
Corona?"
it's all funny until it gets fucking here.
Oh, it's already here.
I know it's there's like one person that locked himself
Yeah.
away or something.
David probably has it right now. We're gonna get it from him.
Yeah.
Quit coughing.
Yeah. So, I think we're good.
You think we're good?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the time, 21 minutes into the podcast, where I talk about the sponsors of this. We are getting a new sponsor, hopefully here soon.
Soon.
I think after the person gets back. I'm just looking at the fucking panel that David fucked up. It's driving me crazy.
It's all
God
It's all
damn
fucking
it!
cattywampus.
Told you fucked up the podcast.
It's all ruined.
See that? You ruined it.
That little crack is going to make the fucking thing echo now. It's not all the other shit. They're the person that owns the company. Well, two people own the company. They're at SHOT Show right now. And that fucking cesspool of bullshit.
Mhm.
After they come back and they're all sick with the coronavirus and they heal up.
That's how it's gonna
Then,
happen.
yeah.
Did anything interesting come out of there? I haven't been following
SHOT
it.
Show?
Yeah.
Nothing's
Anything-
interesting.
Nothing-
It's just a bunch of fucking
Nothing new.
just a bunch of idiots that go there, don't buy anything, and then they fucking like
Right.
show off their gear and they're like, "Why did we spend $10,000 on a booth?
Well, like they had
we
that
didn't sell shit."
double-barreled 1911 a few years ago. And that was it.
That
fucking
nobody
nonsense.
probably buys ever.
Yeah,
There's
I
nothing.
have not heard anybody that goes to it is like, yeah, it's basically all everybody's just copying each other. It's just the same shit.
Yeah,
it's
like
a-
Absolutely.
there's nothing that really comes out of it other than people showing their stuff off. Maybe that's the point of it, but it's
Yeah.
just it seems like a fucking waste of time.
It's you know what it is. It's a place to go network and to feed your own ego. That's
build
it.
build relationships or whatever
Yeah.
marketing. Yeah.
That's that's really what I see is that like people want to just go fucking measure their.
So
dick.
what do you
Yeah,
think
that's
drive? What do you think drives like innovation in that industry? Like, what do you think would?
I think
other
change?
types of shows.
Yeah, well, SHOT Show drives innovation, right? Because they're all like making something weird and new. But
in a
it's
way.
like I don't think SHOT Shows like that. I think like just it's everybody wants to compete against each other.
It's a scheme
fucking
to make
toxic,
money
bro.
and to create egos. That's all it is. As opposed to like TriggerCon, which is like the mini, the little brother of it, but TriggerCon is an innovations award show.
Oh, right.
So it's
They
like a
give
trade
awards,
show.
right,
So
for
they
innovation.
you create something and then you get something for it. As opposed to SHOT Show, you just, hey, look at all my shit and look how many followers I have.
Yeah, I mean
That's all it
maybe
is.
there is some aspect to it, but I don't pay attention to it too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
But what I do hear about it is
It's
it's
one
like
big party.
everybody's they go to their party. It's in Vegas, and then it's like you hear nothing but like how many followers people have on Instagram.
Exactly.
Fucking, oh, I'm
Exactly.
fucking Instagram famous. You're fucking nothing, dude. Like you fucking got you put pictures on a fucking thing. I don't care how many followers you have. You're not an actual fucking celebrity, regardless if you want to think you are.
Can't
or
you
not.
like buy followers? I thought I heard something you could set up like a business.
I think
page
you
and, like,
used
buy
to. It
followers or
might be able
something.
to.
Oh. So like
Like-
when you see somebody with like 43,000 followers, a percentage
What
of
are you
those are
fucking
all
saying?
bots. Is that you?
I have more than that, by the way.
No, but what I mean is, aren't there like a
Yes,
percentage
there
of
are-
fake accounts that
Yes,
just hide?
there's
Okay.
no avoiding that because those
Yeah.
bots.
Gotcha.
I mean,
like-
I have like a very small amount of followers, and I still have the fake fucking accounts that
Yeah.
follow me.
You got bots that
Oh,
just,
absolutely.
they don't do anything. They
What
just,
the problem with it is because I've got a few like running around in my fucking following, but the problem with it is that like you'll pay for ads. Like I pay for ads to increase my following,
Presence,
right? And
right.
people to see it. You
Sure.
can't get away from it if you want to have like the amount of followers I have. The people pay for it. It's not people aren't fucking interesting enough to fuck
to generate that many
Unless
numbers
you-
on their own, right?
Yeah, like
Right.
or unless you're like a chick that's showing her fucking
Titties and
badge
shit,
and-
right.
on fucking Instagram, you're not gonna fucking nobody's interesting enough. Nobody,
Right.
it's all the same shit, right?
Right.
I sound very angry. Like I want followers. I want to show my box on Instagram.
No, but
No, but
it's honest. Yeah.
I was looking at this fucking. It's like in the main feed. There was this chick from Germany. I looked in her fucking thing because I was like, "Oh, she's fucking hot. Let me look at her." She has the same fucking picture over and over again. It's her doing like these poses like this, like just
Just like
45
turning.
degree angle to the left, straight
Fuck.
45 degree angle to the right, and then fucking side shot. Like that's all she. It's the same thing in her apartment. There's nothing fucking crazy about it. You can tell that she takes 1,000 photos in one day and just
Uploads
has
them systematically at different times, right?
and she has like fucking 43 million followers or something fucking
Right.
ridiculous. And it's the same fucking shit. There's nothing. She doesn't put captions. She
That's
just fucking
nuts.
does it. It's
Right.
like ridiculous.
Well, guaranteed half of
interesting.
those followers are fake as fuck too.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But she has like every time she posts, like within minutes, there's like, it's not like I stalk her,
Like
but I
10,000
look at it
likes
because now
in,
that
like,
I
2
saw
minutes.
her page,
Yeah.
it's in your main feed, and I go, oh, that's another photo of her doing the dumbest fucking
So
pose
she's
ever.
mastered the Instagram game. Then you can
Well,
manipulate
any chick can fucking do. I
the
saw
way,
this fucking
right. But my point
Yeah,
is
dude.
like, I mean, I'd be curious to see like when she's posting, how frequently. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what's it creating? Like,
there's so
You know.
I don't think it matters. I think dudes are gonna follow chicks
Absolutely.
regardless.
Right.
I saw this fucking.
is she promoting any brands at all, or
She just fucking.
herself?
She just exists.
Okay.
People are like, "Fuck yeah," and they're just fucking shaking their phone and like, fucking jerking off to it, and then they're like,
huh?
"Fuck, little kid, my son, go away. Here, use my phone. Look at YouTube." Like that. They just jerked off with it and handed it to their kid.
Oh.
His little dick beaters have jizz all over it now too. But yeah, it's fucking silly. Like the whole, I don't know where I was going with any of that.
No,
Talking
we're
about
just
some
Yeah, it's this guy's
stuff
fault.
about analytics and whatnot,
Algorithm.
algorithms.
And whenever I
Social
say that, I
media
think about
behavior.
Al Gore just dancing or some shit. Algorithm.
Algorithm.
Al Gore.
I got the
Rhythms.
algorithm.
Wow.
Global warming. Greta Thunberg's my bitch. But like,
Yeah.
I think any chick can fucking do that. I
Mm-hmm.
saw this nasty fucking like
Right.
gross fucking chick that looked like Harlequin's aborted child.
Right.
Like,
right.
and she's just fucking like, yeah, like
Right.
fucked up
She was a
face.
hunchback.
she's like, like licking her hunchback, and she's got back zits and shit. And dudes are like, oh yeah, you're beautiful. It's like, who the fuck are you looking at?
Yeah. Huh. Wow. Yeah, and it's funny because they're not even promoting any brands. They're not getting sponsorship
Just
deals, right?
fucking the intangible
Indian
currency,
dudes are just
dude.
commenting on it. Show boss.
Oh, so okay. Gotcha.
Would you like to make jumpsuit?
Huh.
I didn't show everybody the remainder of that conversation I had with the dude. He tried to fuck with me. He said the diamond thing, and I was like,
what the that was
you
confusing.
fit them in your ass. He's like, after you fit them in your ass, and I'm like,
Good comeback.
what did I said something like more aggressive towards him.
Is this one of your guys that are trying to solicit you?
Yeah, and
on
like
DMs?
it was the thing. I think you joked, you were laughing about it or whatever. I was like, how do you come up with this shit or whatever? Like people were saying, how do you come up with this stuff? I was like, I just fucking think like I say.
I use my brain in my mouth to talk.
I wish I remember what I said, but it was like more aggressive because I was like, oh, this dude wants to play. I was like, and he just goes, okay, well, if you need some fucking work, let me know. Like, I won't let you know. I won't. Send your friends. I know they're coming. I've got some shit for them
Tell
too.
your
Fuck
friends
face.
about me.
Yeah. Brandon. Brandon's always trying
Fucking
shit.
Brandon.
Fucking, I am Brandon. No, you're not.
Your name's not Travis. What are you talking about?
So, to the sponsors, AriesClothing.com, EvilVibesCo.com, and ViolentProfessional.com. If you want to be as jazzed up as me, go to StrikeForceEnergy.com, use code EvilVibes, and get 20% off your order. You get free shipping, too, when you order over $35.
Over $35
worth of stuff.
worth.
Yeah. So get the pump bottle. Get a subscription, too, and then it keeps giving us money.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Gives me money to buy Bang Energy. Fuck it.
Well, shit. It's a vicious cycle. You just use it to buy more Strike Force. So they're just feeding your Strike Force habit is what they're doing. Then you create
I
weird
don't drink
content.
that shit. I need it to create all the fucking weird shit. David, what are you looking at? You're looking all blank.
No,
He's
sorry, I'm
staring
just
at your refrigerator with all the stickers on it.
refrigerator.
Why? Yeah, that thing's full of black mold. It hasn't been plugged in. It's probably hot in there.
It's hot in there from last
Yeah.
time.
There's a body in there.
My intention is to fill it with beer and drinks and stuff like that. Especially now that like I'm changing this place around, it would be cool to have a thing where it's like, oh, come over to the podcast, we get Bang Energy and whatever. That would be cool. But I'll fill that. I got like a lot of space in there. It's a beer fridge. I'll get a 30 pack of that shit and I'll fucking be housed. Like, that's my problem with having that fridge is because I want to fill it up with beer, but I also want to drink the beer.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't have a shut off. That's why, like, if you ever see me drinking, I got a 6-pack so that I stop right there and I'm too drunk to drive and I'm aware and I'm like fucking, it's not like I've ever drove before, but it's like, I know that fucking the only thing that's going to happen is bad shit if I drink like
So
fucking
how
10 beers.
many can you have? How many lights can you have before you're...
Oh, I get about, I think the lights will start shutting off at around fucking 12.
12 of those?
Yeah,
things?
and I'll do that.
And it's all fucking light beer.
I can stop. Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's still got
All right,
alcohol.
how
in it.
much piss can you fucking...
How many fucking White Claws can you... Let's try to fucking drink 10 White Claws. That's water. It's literally water.
Well, I don't even know what White Claw... I've seen the cans.
Alcohol
What is it?
mixed with seltzer.
Oh,
like vodka.
his fridge is probably full of them.
I don't even know what it is.
I don't know what that is.
Well,
I
I've
don't
seen
pay for
everyone
porn.
like holds it up for some reason. Is that what it is? It's seltzer and alcohol
It's
mixed
seltzer.
together?
There's a whole bunch of companies coming out with that kind of
So
shit.
that's
too.
like the new like hard cider, because people were in like craft ciders a year or two ago, and now they're
That's
in
fucking dumb.
right.
Did they all have
rotten apples.
man buns, and
Yeah, I guess.
Do you want to get into... This has nothing to do with any of what we're talking about, but this is all random. There's no fucking point to any of it unless we're like, hey, let's fucking talk about
What's up?
movies or something. The fucking thing we were going off about yesterday.
fuck,
The
what was it?
fucking dudes, the shooting that happened in Seattle.
Oh, fuck.
So what? talk about-
Motherfucker.
So just what happened?
So these two dudes.
Are you following it, David?
I heard
Okay.
So
vaguely.
these two criminals had
Fucking criminals.
had-
Like not just like they fucking shot people on a whim. They're fucking criminals, dude.
they got into an altercation and shot at each other and ended up killing a bystander and shooting other people, like including a child.
Like
okay,
10 people or something. A
So get
9-year-old
this.
child.
One of them was arrested 44 times, and one was
Jesus
arrested
Christ.
like 20 something, like
was 25
65 combined arrests, and they were out fucking walking the streets. And guess what?
Yeah.
They had illegally obtained firearms.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... I don't.
So we need to get rid of the guns, right?
No,
that's what people are going to say.
That's not my argument here. Our point was like, how the fuck do you get arrested 44 times? Like you think this person, like Mike was telling me yesterday, even if he started getting arrested at age 15, he looks like he's in his mid-30s. That's a lot of fucking times to get arrested in a year.
Like he's not getting arrested.
Sure.
Like let's say he's arrested over the course of his life. He's not committing crimes at one. You know
exactly.
Right. So okay, Mark, continue. What? So shooting. What? So what's the deal?
So they were outside Pike Place near that McDonald's over there.
Populated area.
Yeah. So they get into an altercation. They end up shooting at each other. And the dudes, just the point of them being able to walk the street after being arrested 44 fucking times. Get the fuck, like, lock them up. Go take them out back and just end it, dude. Like, you're a fucking life criminal. You've been arrested that many times. You're gonna commit more crime.
You don't get arrested for nonsense.
No.
Is the thing. Like, you don't get arrested for you get arrested for domestic violence. You get arrested for drunk driving, like which Biden thinks that fucking shouldn't be a felony.
I don't think it's a felony.
Yeah,
people kill people that way, but I don't think it's a felony.
So, do we have any more information on these guys, or are they just
they're criminals?
Like a 9-year-old boy was injured, and then the mother was killed.
Yeah.
See, like, so hopefully, I don't know if they haven't caught him yet, right?
No, they got him. Well, hold on.
Here you go. Both men are 24 years old, so it's even worse. It's even they're not even 30. Not even fucking 30, and that one guy has been arrested 44 times. Well, 65 arrests between the two.
This is interesting though here, and this is what I'm looking at, going a little deeper. 44 times and convicted of one felony. How do you, that's
misdemeanor theft,
right? But
petty theft.
It's one of those. It's a conundrum. Let's say it's like, what do you do with the homeless? Because like you can't fucking execute people for just doing minor shit. But 40 fucking plus
44 times
arrested.
So 12 gross misdemeanors. So most of these are misdemeanor type stuff with their arrests.
Yeah.
So 12 of those are gross, and
if they go to, if you send them to jail a whole long time,
right,
then it's taxpayer dollars. Like. Everybody's got to suck that fucking dick.
Well, I mean, Seattle's one
almost
giant
50
soft
fucking
target.
Times.
I mean,
what the fuck
that
is this dude
so
walking around
fucking
for?
Many. And it's
you
like
don't get arrested for fucking nothing.
It's like he's trying to commit them in front of the cops.
So I have a funny feeling if that occurred at a Texas church, the problem probably wouldn't have. It would have been ended.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean, right?
Different place.
Well,
it's like a different country.
So
the fucking criminal justice system is too lax, and it's fucking bullshit. Is what it is.
In Washington, right?
So clearly these people have a mental problem to where they cannot comprehend right from wrong, or they're just fucking wrong the whole time and they don't give a damn because they're clearly committing crimes and stealing and all that bullshit. But dude, it's just beyond me. I don't understand 44 fucking times, dude, for one guy. 44.
At
and he's 24 years old.
24? It's fucking crazy.
24 fucking years old. You've been arrested 44 times?
I'm trying to look it up right now, but I remember in Washington, maybe just a few years ago, there was a push to eliminate, because in Washington state, I might be wrong, but there's always been a law where
it doesn't matter if you're wrong or right.
Well, I want to make sure I'm as right as I am, or it can be. But if you commit any kind of a crime with a gun, that's a mandatory 10-year sentence, and they removed that statute years ago in Washington.
They're trying to do that in Virginia too,
right? And that's what I'm seeing here. But I'm trying to look for where they did that in Washington, because they want it to
they want it to be less.
They want to take away. So get this. There was it's a bill that was tried to be pushed by Republicans lately. Okay, they said that any crime committed or felony committed with a firearm any crime committed with a firearm is an automatic felony, is what they wanted to push, which makes sense.
Yeah,
you're committing a crime with a weapon,
dangerous fucking weapon.
Yeah, you're trying to. Yeah, that's like, assault with a deadly weapon, all that. They wanted to make it a felony automatically. Democrats shot it down.
That's fucking weird.
Right? Because Democrats don't want people to have guns, right? So why are they contradicting that?
You think they would completely be for it to...
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, but criminal justice reform. Well, we don't want them to go to jail forever.
The idea is that... Listen, just to be completely factual with everything, I think their argument is that they feel like the prison system is disproportionately black, and I think they feel like they're trying to...
I get it.
And that's what they were trying to do in Washington State.
But are they saying that all black people will commit crimes with weapons? Is that what they're saying?
I mean, it's the bigotry of low expectations, right? But my theory in Washington, I'm still trying to look it up, but they're trying to pad up the gun violence statistics.
Oh, absolutely.
So that they can in turn give it some time. Oh, look at all this data now we have with gun crime. We need now gun legislation because that's, you loosen up the whatever. The stats go up, and then you have an argument for gun control, right?
Well, just remember, I'm not arguing the gun control part, okay? I don't care about the gun part. I care that this motherfucker was arrested 44 times, and he's out walking the street and still able to commit more crimes. Because, I mean, clearly he's about to get arrested again. They're looking for him.
And they'll probably, it's such a high-profile thing, they'll find these guys within 48 hours.
And guess what?
But,
he probably won't go to jail for very long, and then he'll get out again.
Okay, well, yeah.
They can't prove which one of those guys shot that chick, dude.
Right.
Neither one
Unless
of them are
they
going to
have
get pinned.
video or something like that.
Unless there's a video of
probably
one
video.
of them shooting in that
I
vicinity.
mean, they knew who they were immediately.
Yeah.
I had a thought the other day, and I wanted to get your guys' opinion on this. So, on the subject of felons, you become a felon at the age of, like, say, 18. You pull a crime, you get hit with a felony. You are not allowed to own a weapon for all intended purposes for the rest of your life.
Not necessarily.
Okay, go.
You can have your rights reinstated depending on your court case on and if you're able to
Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that.
fight it. You can have your rights reinstated.
So my thought was, given the spirit of the Second Amendment, right? The Second Amendment is obviously for self-preservation, protection. Everyone has the right to protect themselves. Let's say you have Mr. Felon from the age of 18, got his life together. He's a model citizen by 38. He still has a felony on his record. He still can't,
Depends on the felony.
Right. I'd be curious to see. My understanding was that he's never allowed to own a gun ever again, even if he's, you can't get rid of a felony, right? I mean,
I don't know.
I know that was something I.
Depends on the age. Depends on the crime committed, and it's all dependent on. Yeah, it's circumstantial for sure.
Right. Huh. Interesting. Maybe somebody out there in podcast land who's an attorney can.
They don't give a fuck.
They're not listening to this.
They're not listening.
I'd like to preface this.
Three people still
I'd like to say that none of us are lawyers or know anything about law.
Right. Just pontificating. Yeah, that sucks. No, I feel like,
go wipe your ass, okay?
Well, I pontificate.
Don't you pontificate in here.
You can't be that smart. Not on the Violent Professional podcast.
Like, again, if this would have happened in Texas, I feel like some outstanding citizen or two or three would have.
What if it happened in Washington, but in a Texas roadhouse?
Yeah.
Is that the same? Is all of Texas roadhouse?
No.
That's, what part are you saying?
I'm just saying no to disagree.
Texas is a Texas roadhouse.
The entire one.
Yeah. They throw their peanut shells on the floor and make a fucking mess because they're slobs.
Everywhere. Just in their house, just church.
This is what we do down here. Is that not even?
That's like
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Sorry to all that. We do have a lot of people from Texas, San Antonio specifically, that listen to the podcast.
Hey, San Antonio.
I don't talk like that.
So, what are you guys? What are your thoughts on this? So, as of yesterday, the House passed a bill to let the state patrol destroy crime guns. What are your thoughts on crime guns? Because I've seen two different.
What is a crime gun?
Any gun used to commit a crime. So if the gun is stolen, if say somebody got their gun stolen out of a truck, okay? And that gun was then later on used to commit a crime, a minor crime, have you? So
it's because it stays on the record of it,
right? So say this person used that gun or had it on their person as a stolen firearm and stole something from a store and got caught. Not that they used the gun, or maybe they did, maybe they robbed the bank, but that gun was used or on the person that committed the crime. So then they take that piece of evidence and they store it until the trial's done. And what do they do with that gun after the trial?
Yeah, what happens to that?
Occasionally, they will contact the owner of the original owner of the firearm, and say, "Hey, you can have this back after a year, after the appeals have gone, through and all that, because it would still be considered evidence."
Yeah.
After everything's said and done, you can get your firearm back. So what they're saying is, once this gun is used in a crime, we're going to destroy it after all the appeals process is done. So instead of
So
giving it back to the original owner,
Yeah.
they're saying, well, fuck off. You had your shit stolen. We're just
Is that
going to...
another method
Well,
of like
the other thing too is
gun
in the
confiscation?
past,
Yes.
what they'll do is the state patrol will sell them back, and this is how it is in other states, maybe not here, but they'll sell them to local gun stores and just generate revenue that way. Like I see this, to me, this seems like it's the ick factor. I don't. This is like a feelings based thing where it's wrong to. I don't know. If a gun is used in a crime, it's the same way of a car being used in a crime. I don't see what the.
I agree.
I don't. There's an emotional component or an ick factor. I don't know, but it's weird that they would. I don't know. It's a weird. It's one of those things they put on the ballot, and if it just sounds good, people vote on it. But I mean, there's like videos online of like Nothing Fancy or someone.
What?
Yeah, it was Nothing Fancy.
You lost me, dude. I just... I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard you say
anymore.
Nut and Fancy.
No,
I was coming up with commercial ideas that we can make for a
Nothing
sponsor.
Fancy did like a 1-hour video on his local friend who has a gun store, and they just
this is
got
a
whole
person.
shit. Yeah, he's a YouTube
I thought you.
guy. Yeah,
I was like,
I guess
I
nobody
thought you were
watches
saying
him
it's
anymore.
Nut and Fancy. Like you.
No. His name is Nut and Fancy.
Okay.
He's got a big YouTube following. Yeah, I don't know if anyone watches him anymore. He's pretty, but
He's pretty.
He's
it was
pretty.
pretty old.
I don't know.
Well, I didn't want to say pretty
He's
old,
pretty.
but
He's pretty.
yeah, like I mean,
He's fucking pretty.
these guys get like massive crate loads of just guns that were all used in murders, crimes, and everything, and they clean them up, put them back on the shelf, and they're out
Fucking
the
A.
door. Yeah, it's
Make 'em look
fascinating. It's I mean, some of them even had like rust on the muzzle where it was like this is clearly like a blood thing. But yeah, interesting. I don't know. I don't know. I think if this culture has to change with guns, it's got to become more self-reliant.
We got three.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
they're holding in there. Keep watching.
Well, they're going to stop holding in there if you say, I don't know, another fucking time in your sentence.
No, I mean,
They got to deal with
I don't know.
the little like what is it quirks I have. I say a bunch of weird shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like. I have to listen to myself every time I do these
It's better
episodes,
than
and I'm like, God damn it! I say some
I-
stupid shit.
I got a question on the Virginia thing on the 20th. The governor came out and said there's no bringing guns on the campus. That
Correct.
was the
I don't even know where we're at right now.
He's talking about Virginia, the big 2A protest that happened.
yeah,
on
that
the
was a
20th.
big deal. It was on the 20th. Yeah, Martin Luther King Day or whatever.
It was like 40,000 2A patriots.
So
showed
did
up,
they go
so.
on the campus or was it like off-site or
So
what happened?
the area of protest was encased, or not encased, excuse me. It was quarantined off. It was a cage, effectively. So
Cage
in
match.
order to get into this cage, you had to go through metal detectors and get searched by security. Okay, they will not allow weapons inside the protesting area. So about 10,000 people outside of that area.
Okay, they
brought
didn't.
guns
They
and
obeyed.
They said, "Fuck off," or we're going to bring our guns. We're just not going to go in the cage because I don't want to be caged. So in effect, they still protest. They were still there, and 10,000 people didn't shoot each other or anybody else.
That was. I saw something online. It was like 10,000 people with guns in like a 30-mile proximity not one
It
single
was more
shot
like
went off.
it was more like a 3 or 2 mile proximity.
Yeah.
It was a very small area.
And then 30 people died in an hour in Chicago or something.
Yeah, dude. People get
It's like,
shot
As they're
there
having
every minute.
the
How does
fucking
gun control work
Yeah.
again? Yeah, it's fine. People gotta fucking start just.
So what was your point in bringing this up again?
What do you mean?
You
The
you
Virginia
had,
thing?
Yeah.
I was curious as to how that went out because it was the way it
It's
made.
just a protest.
Well, yeah, but the way it was like the governor came out and said no guns on the Capitol campus. I wasn't sure if
state
he
of-
could even do that. or not.
Well, he could if he
but-
said state of emergency. That's the only way he got it to work was the state of
Oh,
emergency.
he called the state. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
And then so all these patriots still went, just didn't
Yes.
go on the campus.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's the best you can do.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're still trying to push the same laws. So, what they did was they lobbied and they fought for their rights, which is great. I totally am 100% on board with that. But they can't stop with that. They have to keep going and going and keep doing the same thing over and over.
You know what?
Grow in numbers. Continue.
You know the whole gun protest thing. I'm pro firearms and gun rights and all that shit. Like, I don't give a shit about the background checks. Like, give me 500 fucking background checks. I'll be able to get a pistol
Yeah.
or a rifle.
I'm
I
not
don't
a
really give
criminal.
a fuck. I don't have to. I'm not worried about waiting fucking if you want to increase that time or whatever. I don't care about any of that shit. The one thing I do care about is if they're doing those protests, people are fucking retarded when they show up with fucking long guns and tactical gear. Like they
Well,
look like fucking
right,
idiots, and you take away anybody listening to this that has ever done that. You're a fucking moron because you take away, and people are fucking intimidated by it. You scare people into thinking that it's
you don't
you're
win
gonna be
a
dangerous.
cause by fucking showing up with night vision
fucking wear a
goggles.
vest. Yeah, like
right. Yeah,
fucking night vision.
well, because they live in their fantasy world. It's them just coming out.
You can still
and,
protest, and you can still win those fucking those things. If you show up with your shit concealed and you don't fucking you don't put it out there. Like,
I will say this though,
asshole.
it's good that, and I'm not the guy that would ever do this kind of shit with a tactical vest on or anything, but the governor seeing that, I promise you, he probably did not know that many people.
Oh, absolutely.
That was a show.
So
of force
here's my take on it. I disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I think that with the freedoms we have in this country, you should be able to buy that kind of shit and wear it and do whatever the fuck you want in a safe way. Like you don't need to. Sure, it's fucking annoying to see people do that shit.
And I'm not saying you shouldn't be allowed to do it.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to be legitimately like win like a battle like that, showing up and looking like a fucking clown show, which you do, you look like when you're wearing a boonie cap and you're wearing fucking fatigues, and fucking slinging like you're gonna
face.
Like you know what I mean. Like some of those people look like fucking assholes. Like, and that doesn't win you anything. It just makes people fucking intimidated by you, which is not the fucking point. If you're trying to fucking fight for gun rights, show up and be a fucking put yourself together and fight the good fight.
So I saw.
Unless you're trying to be a fucking
there's
clown,
one guy I
like
did
go
see.
a circus.
There's one guy I did see. He was wearing a suit and he still had the tactical gear over it. It's like he was playing to that point.
He looks like a violent professional. I wouldn't fucking do that.
He was playing to that persona though, like because he heard a lot of people are going to show up and be professional and wear suits and try to lobby and push for this.
He's like, oh fuck.
And he's like, okay, there's going to be 20,000 of those people. I'm going to be this other guy who's going to show and be out there showing that I can carry my stuff. You know, because it's my freedom to do so, and still be, you know, the professional. So he wasn't a doucher. He didn't try to intimidate anybody, but he's also a guy outside of that is a big 2A proponent, and he speaks at events and stuff, and he tries to encourage people to speak. So aside from doing that weird thing he did at the 2A rally, he's also, you know, on the side, like doing what you're saying. He's fighting in a legitimate way. So I think to David's point, it's intimidating the government to see that kind of thing.
It's an eye opener for them, right? They're like, holy shit, this many people actually
operators.
Oh my god, look at them! They all have access to military style gear. I mean, good. Let them think that. That's kind of a good thing. I think the people that dress up like idiots like that, they're just fed up too. I mean, I think they're, you know,
yeah.
There are some military. You laugh at that shit.
There are some tools out there.
If I was gonna go fight for gun rights, I wouldn't show up like that. I'd be carrying concealed.
I completely agree.
I wouldn't be dressed in fucking kit, fucking bullshit. Like you look like a fucking clown.
Fake grenades hanging off.
I agree. I
don't give a fuck if it offends anybody. You look like a fucking clown when you're there slinging your shit. Like, who are you fucking God.
I completely agree, but I also agree with their right to do it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, nobody's saying
I agree with that. I just think you look like a fucking clown.
Hey, and you know what? How many people probably called in their employers and took the day off?
Probably all.
Yeah, I mean, good.
What do you think they would call and be like, I'm sick,
I
or
feel unsafe.
I'm going to a rally with my tactical gear I got on Amazon.
So we're all screwed. That's the moral of the story.
That has nothing to do with anything.
Nope. Now, what would have been really interesting is if you drop one Chinaman. We'll drop one Chinaman in the middle with the coronavirus, that 2A rally. What's going to happen? Huh?
What's the Corona slogan? The one where he's like, "Life's a beach" or some shit.
I don't remember.
I didn't finish when we were talking about the coronavirus originally. Like that literally came out, and then I was walking through Walmart. I think I sent you a message. It was like, this fucking Chinaman
came in just wearing a fucking mask.
He's wearing a mask and walked right by me and took it down and coughed. Like, God damn it.
I don't know. Why
did you walk over here? He's in the vegetable section. He didn't have to come over there. There's a whole bunch of ways around.
He's just coughing on the vegetables.
He walked. I'm not even joking. He walked by.
He's just licking all the cucumbers.
He walked by, sticking them in his ass. He's like, "Is this how I give him E. coli?"
What?
I don't know. I don't trust the news anymore. Like, I don't trust the timing of information being put out. I think it's all distractions, and
He's ignoring us right now.
No, I'm just. I mean, I don't know. Who knows if the coronavirus is even around? It's just all fake.
Life's fake.
Look,
It's
New
all
York
fake.
Times put it out, and they dominate the top of Google. I mean,
it's propaganda.
yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
But at the same time, people die from this shit. So
yeah. Anyway, so what's been going on, Mike?
How
How you been, bro?
Been okay. Celebrate Martin Luther King. I couldn't say it. Celebrated MLK. I'm not going to try to say his name.
By eating a mayonnaise.
Ate a mayonnaise sandwich on a fucking mountain peak. People told me it was stupid. I disagree.
why was it stupid?
I think mayonnaise is delicious.
It's just-
Extra mayo. Hold the lettuce.
That
so,
shit by the spoonful.
okay, what's the difference between mayo and what's the other one? Mayo.
Oh,
and
there's a lot different.
mayonnaise and was it Miracle? No.
Miracle Whip.
Yeah, there's like a difference. One's like tangy.
Well, do you know what mayo is made out of?
By the way, this is the conversation black
Do you
people think that
fucking
white
know-
people have.
This is that conversation.
We're having white
Do you
conversations.
know what mayo's made of?
Um,
You can say no. It's okay.
I'm trying to think of something witty.
What do you mean witty?
What
the fuck? It's not made out of sperm.
Oil.
Yeah, pretty much. Eggs and oil. Look it up. It's like eggs and oil.
Let's look at the ingredients of.
It's like egg whites and oil or something. There's no sperm involved, David. Okay.
I know that. Primary ingredients in. Oh Christ!
Expired semen is what's inside mayonnaise.
How to make mayonnaise? Can you imagine
Dude,
making mayonnaise?
We need to make mayonnaise on a live podcast
love
episode of The Violent
mayonnaise.
Professional.
Are times
We're
that
gonna
hard that
fucking
you have to
make
make
it.
your own mayonnaise? Oh, what's mayonnaise made of? Here we go. Mayonnaise is a
All right,
thick, creamy
all right.
sauce.
Listen here, Mike.
What are we talking?
We
gonna
are going
school you
to.
on
We're
your
gonna do.
whiteness.
We're gonna do a live podcast episode where we're gonna make our own mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I like it.
Homemade recipe.
If you didn't know, mayonnaise is a thick, creamy sauce of dressing that is made of oil, egg yolk, lemon juice, or vinegar, and seasonings. It is not the same as salad dressing, which doesn't contain egg yolk and is generally sweeter than mayonnaise.
Do we really want to do that?
No,
Wanna have
we
an
were
episode?
making fun of the
That
fact
would
that
be. I mean, it's.
I'm
interesting.
down.
the
People
top
like,
of Google is how to make
listen to this
mayonnaise.
military podcast. We
We'll
veterans.
put it
They're
in
like,
spoons.
they're literally making mayonnaise on the fucking podcast.
We'll put it in spoons and just fling it at David,
No. Oh, okay.
and you have to try to catch it.
How
in
hard
your
do
mouth.
times have to be to make your own mayonnaise, though? That's crazy. That's like one of those things that are like a
Mayonnaise
Twinkie.
is like $- I think. They just give it to you. It's like every time you buy like piece of bread, they give you.
Here's some free mayo with your bread.
So we covered gun control, coronavirus. Oh, any thoughts on the Terran tactical deal?
Oh, fuck off!
What? What is it?
Did you hear what happened?
God damn it! You're so
No, somebody-
You're so you're about popular culture right now, and it's irritating.
No, it's just in the news. It's
I don't think they're
circulating
popular,
around.
are they?
It's content.
What?
Terran tactical.
Somebody
So-
messaged me and said, "Did you hear about this?" And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"No." And they're
So
like,
here's the premise.
"Okay." And I was like, "Why don't you fucking tell me?"
So
Okay, I don't care.
Terran Tactical, big in the shooting industry. Trained John Wick, Keanu Reeves, all that bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Hires sexy women to work for him and
Okay.
shoot guns. Okay.
Cool.
Video just came out that a disgruntled employee of his posted on social media of him hitting on one of those employees and say, "Hey, show me your
Precious.
precious," and like she
Show me
like
your- who
and
the
you know
fuck
what
says
she
precious?
pulls
It's a
she
thing
pulls
they
out
got
her
out of it.
cooter she pulls out her cooter and she's laughing and giggling with him. Stop.
Well, it's
It's Jade Struck. She's attractive. She did a horror move. He did a sleazy move. She's younger than him. He's an old fucking perv. That's all it is. And everybody's like, "Oh, he's a perv. He should be just take his take his business. Oh, he's a fucking perv. Nobody
his
buy
business? How?
nobody buy anything from him ever again." Like it doesn't fucking matter, dude.
Oh, yeah, who gives a
She was
shit?
probably sucking him off every night too. Like I guarantee it. He was
Yeah.
probably fucking all of
Who
his.
fucking cares?
I don't care. I really don't give a fuck. And everybody's like, "Oh, he's a bad person. He's a bad person."
No, he's not.
He was
he's a
getting
fucking
fucking
dirtbag.
laid by an 18-year-old. He's a dirtbag, but he's
He's a bad person.
you're telling
Yeah, he
me
is. Okay.
you're telling me if you were like a rich single dude and you hired a bunch of females, you wouldn't want to fuck them? Like I'm sure it's morally
morally
wrong.
Dan
right?
Bilzerian did that. Do you think anybody give a shit?
No, not at all.
No. It's fucking competition.
Exactly.
It's probably his competition that said some shit. Oh, he hires models and tries to fuck them. It's
Well,
like,
I think
he's around fucking attractive
released the
chicks all the
video,
time.
didn't she? She was the one that
No, it
released
didn't. It didn't say that she. It didn't say that at all.
Okay.
It said it was his social media.
It goes back
person in charge of
to
that shit. Anyways,
this isn't a fucking this goes back to people need to mind their fucking business. Who gives a shit? Who fucking cares?
people
what
are
some
arguing.
Fucking asshole
People
does?
are exactly. People are arguing the fact. Oh, well, she's so much younger than him. I'm like,
Who
okay.
fucking cares?
So is she?
Well,
was
there was
she,
no confirmation on the age, right?
Was she an adult? Is she an adult? Yes, she's an adult. And if she
Who
was,
fucking cares?
if she was underage, I'm pretty sure it would have came out by now, and that video would be taken down and be gone.
Well, but no, there's no. Is there
and he'd be in jail.
any confirmation of her age at all? Did anybody ever come out and say anything?
Google it.
Oh, I just tried to.
What I think is funny is like people want to be outraged.
Yeah.
Right? They want to fucking scream and shit.
Yes.
But they're gonna scream for about 10 minutes.
Exactly.
And then they're gonna fucking forget about it.
And then they're gonna go train with him.
Yeah.
There were people there that day. Like, oh, I'm at Turn Tactical's place.
That's why I get like I think it's funny to do all the fucking things where I yell about Hawaiian shirts and like just nonsense.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking silly.
Mhm.
I don't really give a fuck about any of it, but there's people that fucking get angry about the dumbest
Yes.
fucking shit.
Yes.
Like I'm not saying like an old businessman taking advantage of a young model.
Yeah, it's morally
is fucking whatever.
morally
How
wrong.
long
but
has that been happening in the fucking world?
it happens
It's not
every
like,
fucking
if she's
minute.
not underage, who
Right.
gives a fuck?
Right.
Especially if she's going along with it.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh, but her mental capacity.
No one
Maybe
gives a
she's
fuck
not
about
smart
porn.
enough to."
Why aren't people screaming about that? I mean,
Yes.
there's some, like, there's an anti-porn movement,
Yeah.
but, like,
Yeah.
people don't give a fuck, dude. Like, why? I always think it's funny that people that scream, like, snowflakes and shit like that, they're the same
and then
fucking thing,
and then they
dude.
get upset over shit like this.
Fucking
Yeah.
hard-ass motherfuckers, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Hard dick war daddies, bro. They're pussies as well. I'm gonna say this: if you care about what other people do, you're a fucking pussy. Like,
Yes.
Who fucking cares?
Yes.
Who fucking cares?
Yep.
Live your life. Care about yourself.
We can all agree Taryn Butler's a sleazebag. Okay. He's fucking chicks that I'm not fucking.
And I'm gonna call him a sleazebag because I don't have what he has.
That's what everybody oh man. Oh, Taryn Tactical. Oh, David. Oh. That's what they're doing, and it's fucking annoying. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with Taryn Butler.
I think we probably just sold some shit for him.
Probably.
Sent people's way. Who's
You know-
this? Let
you
me
know,
check it out.
he's-
Oh man, they got cool
Taryn's
stuff.
right.
Look at those fucking those.
I'm not defending him. I'm
people
just
are
saying,
hanging in there.
I'm just saying it's
I'm gonna go
the
get those.
topic is-
No,
extended bags.
my question was not even him. My question was, does the law dictate morality, or does morality dictate law? That's my question.
that's too vague. It's
Well,
it's
the
case
answer
by
is
case.
no.
It's case by case. It's you have to be more specific in your topics because, like I stated before,
Mm-hmm.
if it's an old dude with an underage, somebody who's legally
That's not. I'm
younger,
not talking about. I'm not talking about that though. I'm talking about just because something is legal or illegal,
makes
does
makes
it make
right or
it
wrong.
moral or not moral? Right. You can. I mean, the law is based around morality and the spirit of morality. But there's plenty of things that are legal that are immoral. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, morality is based on your own opinion, though.
Well, okay. Now that was. Well, I won't say his name, but that was the other person's point. And
It was Daniel.
okay. Well, I didn't want to say his name, but
Why?
well, because he's not here
He
to.
doesn't give a fuck.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm being respectful. So
When's he gonna be on this podcast?
I
When
don't
are-
know.
when are you
we need to
bringing
get him
him
on.
You just need to
Uh,
ambush him.
I do.
Like, hey,
It
dude,
needs
you
to
got
be-
like
needs to be
2
on a
hours?
weekend. It needs to be on a weekend.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
You got 2 hours, bro.
We're just gonna kidnap him,
'Cause
fucking black bag that
he
motherfucker,
didn't-
and just bring.
When we said like you gotta be on the podcast because he's funny. He's like, oh, I don't got anything to talk about.
I don't
And then
know.
like
I
he
don't know
walks
what to
away
do.
and has like fucking 500 stories. He's
Yeah,
like,
I
just
don't know. He's
fucking hang out.
probably- I don't
That's all-
know. Yeah. I don't.
Except for that weird thing he did the other day where he showed up and didn't say hi. We didn't like. We
Yeah.
just looked at each other. I was like, and he just goes, "Hey, what's up, man?" And it like didn't say
It's
anything
weird.
to me. And I was like, "Well, you just gonna fucking ignore me?" It's like not like I'm owed anything, but like we know each
Be
other.
cordial. Gosh.
Hey, I saw you last week. I haven't seen you in a while. Fucking whatever. Like, okay, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What else about underage girls would you like to talk about today?
I don't care about it. I was just bringing up something that was in the floating around in the last day.
Popular cultures.
So let's finish this up by talking about the podcast trip.
Yeah.
This is our meeting,
Yeah.
okay?
Oh, yeah.
So
It's going to be a Missoula
Missoula sucks.
Yeah.
So tell me about the places you researched.
I'm
I'm gonna give a rough rundown of how this thing is going for people that are listening to this the first
Hit
thing.
it.
We're doing not a tour because I think like we're not doing shows or anything like that. I think that'd be weird. Plus we don't have the following to do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, people are in all these places. That's
All
why.
3 of them are going to
Yeah.
be there.
That's why I chose the route, aside from the fact that everything else is like a 20-day trip to, let's go fucking around America. Oh, we're going to Europe, guys. I had 3 routes planned, and it was one that went through Canada, was the shortest one, I think. Then I had one that went down to fucking San Francisco and across through Utah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, well, this is a good one too. And like, let's go this way. And it goes through Montana and some other place.
Yeah.
Idaho, Boise.
Wyoming.
Yeah, Wyoming. I've never been to Wyoming. So we go to Yellowstone. And I said to these dudes, Mark and David, I was like, you guys each have a section. So Mark's planning Yellowstone.
Wyoming and Yellowstone, yeah.
And then David's planning. What are you planning?
Yeah, so there's a ghost town I wanted to check out.
So David's picking a few ghost towns.
Yeah.
I wanted to do like
scary.
so I'm picking the route, the general route. Mark is and David are picking a certain part of it, to do some shit there. I wanted to do the Shanghai tunnels in Portland, but I don't know if time will allow, because that's why I was I was kind of like saying like in Portland, we'll stay here, blah blah blah. It's like 2 hours away, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have to go at 6 p.m. And so like if we were to
the Shanghai tunnels?
Yeah, it's a 6 p.m. thing from what I saw on the schedule.
Okay.
But like if you, because we could still do it, we just like have to kind of change the back end a little bit, like, because it's like to Boise's 8 hours. I don't think I was like, we're gonna fucking drive 2 hours and stay there and then go to Boise, and like it's fucking weird. So that's something I was looking at. Then there's a witch's house, like a fabled witch house that's like a stone thing. It's got like you can go in the basement and shit.
Fuck.
It's in the middle of the woods near Portland. You could do that too. But so if like the Shanghai tunnels don't work out, we'll go do that house thing and then continue on the road trip. Cool for the whatever. We're gonna hit Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Did you have anything for that? Like,
Not yet.
Okay, cool. It doesn't matter because it's Yellowstone.
We will.
We'll go there and be like, well, we're staying here.
We cannot stay in the park. That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
So
Bears there.
Well, they close it down. They kick everybody out, and to stay at the lodge in the park is like thousands of dollars. So we're not doing it.
That's ridiculous. So what did you have for you? David here picked. He wants to go to ghost towns, which I think is fucking dope. Do they still exist though? Because anytime
we always find
we were
going to
go to one here in Washington, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we got rid of that because people were doing meth and fucking people were just getting hurt in the fucking the houses."
They're there. They're there.
They're there.
Is it like a fucking old timey like they mow the grass and shit? Like they,
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like
it's like a ghost town that has people still living there.
Well, the ghost towns that they made landmarks and then they
Yeah.
fucking manicure the lawns and shit. I want like fucking. There might be zombies in this thing, like legit zombies.
I went in Utah.
Ghosts and shit.
I stopped by one in Utah, Grafton.
Yeah.
Grafton, Utah, ghost town. 1 or 2 of the buildings you can go inside of, but it's just there used to be like 30 buildings and now there's like 4 or 5. So there's like old houses and then there's a schoolhouse that's still standing. Can't go inside the schoolhouse, but you can walk around them. There's like signs that tell you about it, but it's just dirt. There's no lawns.
Yeah.
Still part of it's fenced off, but yeah. I mean, they're not like actual ghost towns where you can like go in and like explore shit and there's, things you can pick up. Yeah, it's not like that.
You can pick up things?
Yes.
I want to pick up.
You know what I mean? Like
What are the
leftover
ghost
stuff.
towns you want to bring us to?
I don't know. Well, there's one.
I don't know.
We'll wing it. There's one there, and then we'll just get some lunch in fucking Missoula.
I don't know.
It'll be good. There's like a strip wall. You can just like walk down the street, and there's things to see and shit. So
I feel like you're being vague right now.
Very
because you're
fucking
recording.
vague.
You trying to get people off the trail? Scooby Doo's crew ain't coming after us in the ghost
They're not
town.
going to follow us.
That's so weird. I said that. I don't know. What...
I think there's like 3 that are like all within.
It's not for you, damn kids. This is like people trying to pull David's mask off.
It's not a mask.
Yeah.
Unless he bought that real flesh mask with the tits.
He covers up and is like, David, what are you doing?
He doesn't talk just like they do in the videos.
I'm waiting for them to come and unveil my mystery. Not for you damn kids. Cool. So we're going to ghost towns. We're just going to wing it in a ghost town.
Yep.
Cool. Lunch in Missoula. Fucking vague, dude. You've been excited about this.
You need to pick like a place to eat, dude. What are we eating? What are we eating?
I wanted to go to that Satanist bar. You guys were like, no, that's too weird.
There's like, a legitimate Satanist bar in Montana.
Maybe they jerk off over an effigy of Satan, but who gives a fuck? Like, we're gonna go get
like,
some
why
fucking
is there a
tacos.
Satanist bar?
To enter, you must give us a sacrifice.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
You've got to slaughter a goat when you walk in the door and drink its blood. It's no big deal. You just have to overcome your fear.
You can skip that part if you bring a jar of expired semen.
I feel like that's a terrible business model.
You have to produce the expired semen, so you'll have to wait while it expires, which is literally 1 second, and it's expired. And you drink it.
Oh, yeah.
So, no Satanist bar this trip, I guess. Would have been a memory, but you guys are fucking bitches.
Hey, I didn't say
yeah,
this.
Okay. Mike really wants to go to the Satanist bar.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yes, you do.
I've
yes,
lost
you
interest in
do.
it.
You want to go. You're like, oh, fuck.
It is weird, though. Like, the people look
gonna go
fucking
throw away
weird.
his
Why
leather
is there
costume.
a Satanist bar? Like, what? That's fucking weird.
Because
Like,
people believe in the power of Satan.
so they felt like
just
they
like
needed
they
to
believe
open
in
up
the
a
power
liquor
of Jesus
establishment celebrating it.
Yeah.
And serve
Because they
burgers.
knew people would go. Okay.
It's a site. It's like an attraction.
People
or
are trying to be
What's it
different, but
called?
they all look the same.
Hey,
It's fucking weird.
what's
It's
it
like
called?
those kids that dance under the bridge with Jenko jeans. Fucking too many chains and shit attached to their
I
wallet.
know what you're talking
Glow
about.
You just made your fucking wallet easier to take. Now I'll choke you with the chain. Anyway,
Wait, what's this place called? Do you know?
I don't fucking know.
You don't know? Okay. Let's Google Satanist bar.
I forgot.
Is it in Missoula or where is it? What city was it in?
I thought that was Portland.
Portland.
Oh, it's in Portland. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Portland's.
We'll go there
And then I was
we'll
like,
go to the witch house.
well, backup plan is going to be this outdoor picnickery. Fucking, is that a word?
There's going to be cheese.
Yeah. Plenty of cheese platters for David.
Dude, there's plenty of shit in Portland.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, there is, but like, how long are we going to stay there if we're going to get to fucking... If we're not going to do like a fucking 2-week long trip, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we got to go to Yellowstone, and that's like...
We got like a day in Portland. Is that what we're doing?
No, it was
Just
a
a few hours.
few hours,
Okay.
but like, I was looking at the Shanghai tunnels, and that's like you got to be there at a certain time to go do it, and that's a couple hours, and it's like, are we going to drive to Boise?
You know what we could do?
You know what I mean?
We could do a weekend trip to the Shanghai tunnels.
We just do that as another fucking
Yeah.
thing.
There you go. It's only
Uh,
4 hours from here.
Portland?
What?
No, it's
2 hours.
What the
it's 2
fuck?
hours. Yeah, 4 hours.
This guy's fucking over here with his blood pressure going through the roof. Yeah, we could just
because
do.
you're
Yeah,
talking-
let's
just
make.
because you're talking, he's about to have a heart attack.
Let's do a. That's kind of interesting. What is it like? What's the Shanghai tunnels? What is that?
It's where they used to
Hold
kidnap
on.
people.
What does it sound like?
Well, it's the tunnels going to Shanghai. It was an attempt to
Yeah,
try to.
you can look up the
you
thing
can
on your
go
Google
to
box.
China in these tunnels.
You know how like when the term "you've been shanghaied" or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Shanghai tunnels were like kidnapping people,
Oh,
sending them
wow.
to China.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Like
put them on
100 years
crates
ago?
and shit, like prostitution and all kinds of fucking shit.
Jeez.
It's interesting, and there's like a whole bunch of. It's a tunnel network system.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's a horrible fucking thing. People used to get kidnapped, and drugs and all this
Yeah.
shit would run through it.
Right.
You get rid. Like, I thought we get rid of all the abandoned places, all the psychiatric, fucking beautiful places that are awesome, but we keep the evil shit of the Shanghai tunnels.
Yep.
Just so people will go look at it, but they can't fucking keep the fucking
Mhm.
insane asylums, which are super dope. Fucking assholes.
There is up in Redmond, there's the, God, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's an abandoned asylum that people go to up in Redmond.
I thought they got rid of that.
It's like the North State something. No, it's you can go there and take photos. It's it's considered a ghost town.
Is it
Is it
fenced off?
gated and
No,
like,
it's supposedly it's free to the public. To
Well,
go
let's
in there and look
let's
at it.
fucking
What the
plan
fuck?
that too.
Let's fucking
North-
go.
It's called like the North State Penitentiary or something.
Let's go do that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll look
down.
it up. I'm totally curious. So
Bi
Sick.
curious.
Cool.
him.
Well, that's stats for trip. We're planning it. So if you're in one of the Boise, Portland, Yellowstone,
If you're in Yellowstone,
if you're a bear that wants to
A
that
fucking
listens, or a wolf,
bison.
or a caribou, you can come check us out at one of those places, and then we're gonna fucking scream past Missoula because apparently it sucked. Just screaming, ah! Maybe we'll see a potato house or two. I don't fucking know, and then because we haven't planned it apparently good enough.
It'll be fun.
Because we're just gonna wing it. Scary place full of scary and mystery, and then we're gonna go past fucking somewhere else and drive through the stretch of Washington that sucks the worst, known as Spokane. You come back through Boise, or not Boise, but like you go like Montana and fucking Idaho, and then you immediately hit Shittsville, Washington, the east side of Washington, from Yakima all the way over. I mean, the whole state is fucking bullshit. But the wilderness and Cascades and shit, those are beautiful. But the fucking places people live are fucking shit. And so you get right to the line where it's like, "Welcome to Washington," and they immediately throw garbage at you and say you're a fucking baby killer and shit. Fucking hate it.
Baby killer, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
They're fucking idiots here.
Okay.
Not you guys, but they're just fucking Washingtonians. You know what I mean? Like, they're fucking assholes.
They're fucking them deep
Privileged
and hard.
folks. Cool.
I'm never, I don't know. So we'll go through there and we'll have to figure out Washington, unless we're just trying to get back. It's like
Just
the
fucking
last
drive
day.
through
Just
it. Fuck Washington.
Fuck this place.
Ugh.
Because we got to go through Yakima and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking bullshit. Fucking dumb Yakima. If you listen, stop listening. If you're from Yakima, because it's fucking dumb there. You should move away and then you can start listening again. Anyway, what in closing do you have? David's got to go. He's checked his fucking watch.
No, I got none.
No, I gotta go. I got nothing. That's what he did.
You got anything to promote or solicit?
Oh man, going on a camping trip tomorrow for TASDEV climb team. That'll be fun. Other than
Winter
that,
camp.
winter camp. Winter camp's gonna be fun. Got some cool dudes going. We're gonna have a lot of shit to do this year. It'll be fun. That's all I got.
Being vague, I'm not going on this trip, so like, I'm upset now.
Yeah,
'Cause you got cool stuff going on with cool dudes.
You could fucking go.
You're a cool dude.
I'm not going.
I'm not going. I didn't get invited.
You invite me. I get jealous and sad every time somebody does something without me. I sit there and look at their Instagram and I reluctantly hit like and then unlike it right after you see it.
Oops. I double clicked.
I know you fucking saw that. It's my favorite thing when people like fucking see something. I send them a picture like, I know you fucking saw it. Respond. Cool. So go check out tasdev.org.
TASDEV.org and buy some gear from that website.
Buy some stuff. Supports the veteran nonprofit. Uplift. Veteran Uplift.
Yeah. I like that we didn't use the other word.
What?
I won't even say it. I don't even want to say it.
Veteran down.
No. I'm talking about like I said buy some gear and then you said buy some stuff. So we just completely avoided
Buy
the bullshit.
some shit.
Buy some things.
Some fucking garbage. The money that is the proceeds go and support veteran outings and shit like this
An uplift.
uplift event you guys are doing. And I don't know if it's going to cost anything, but
I mean, we got to get some permits, but
okay. Cool. That's what it goes towards. Stuff like that, incidentals, and just putting on events and whatnot. And I mean, it helps the nonprofit grow. You could also be a totally selfish dick and go to ariesclothing.com and buy some stuff.
lots of stuff.
Buy some garbage t-shirts and stickers and use code VIOLENT.
Use them
code.
as cum rags.
Violent Pro, I think. At checkout. Is that what? I think
it is.
Use Violent Pro at checkout and you get fucking money off. And I don't know specific. So I'm a horrible salesman.
I don't know what.
Fucking whatever.
Put it in there and just see what happens.
Just try a bunch of different codes. This one dude told me he was going to do that. He's like, I'm going to fucking figure out what I have 100% off code.
Do you really?
I do.
Oh, shit.
Because somebody I know was like, I was to track it when I was like when I'm super busy. I go, use this code, pick what you want, fucking whatever. And luckily, those people aren't like, just fill out their cart. But usually if somebody goes like, hey, I want to get this thing, and I'm like, hey, just fucking do that so it's in the system, and I'm not just like going like, hey, bro, like let me get some shit.
Yeah.
And it just goes out the back of my head. I'll forget. So I have people do that. But I said that to this one dude, and he's like, I'm going to try every fucking code I can think of. It's like, good fucking luck. That's a challenge to anybody. If you can figure out what the fucking, got some hacker that's like, oh, I figured it out. Like, they just look through the website, and it's like right there in the fucking back end shit. So go try to figure out what the 100% off code is. And then you get free stuff. Kind of like the sticker pack incident.
Nice.
Of 2020.
$10 off.
Do you know about that?
No.
So I gave a $10 off coupon to people that have purchased shit in the past, and I sent it out over email. I'm like, hey, here's the 2020. Thanks for your fucking support. $10 off any order. So
$10 sticker packs.
$10 sticker packs. And it's free fucking shipping in the store. And I was like, fuck. It was like all sticker packs just gone. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. Shut it off as soon as like the day was going by. And I'm like, oh, fucking phone's blowing up with fucking orders and, you know, bleep, bleep, bleep. And it's fucking like, oh no. I was like, you all are a bunch of assholes. Like, seriously. Like, you knew what was happening. You're like, oh, there's sticker packs. But, yeah, go, now you can't do that. You can't. I got a way around it. You at least got to pay shipping. But go to ariesclothing.com, buy some stuff, and it supports me. And then also Evil Vibes got a new drop coming out.
Nice.
Evil Ends. It's maybe the last one. I don't know. People like it, so
we'll see what happens.
I'm probably just gonna make some catchy shit again and fucking whatever. So evilvibesco.com, ariesclothing.com, violentprofessional.com, strikeforceenergy.com,
TaskDev.org.
TaskDev.org. And thank you for listening. Oh, Patreon.
Oh, fucking yeah.
You want to watch all these live feeds that we talk about? You can't see it. That person that's watching. I don't know how many are on there right now.
3.
Yeah, you could be one of the 3 people watching. There's a lot more people that listen to this podcast, but they don't want to fucking watch because it's just people sitting in a room.
Fucking look at us.
Yeah.
Shit show.
There's a reason that we talk on the and like don't do anything else. Talk on the radio. It's fucking dumb. Yeah, you go to Patreon.
I do porn.
Go to patreon.com, get content. You can support it for as little as $1.
Or as much as $500.
I don't even think there's that much. But depending on the tier that you subscribe to, you get different shit. Like now if you subscribe for $5 or more, you get the episodes early. And then
if you subscribe for $50, David will suck your dick.
Yeah, that's on there.
That's not part of the deal.
You didn't agree to it, but
no.
But it's on there.
Much like rape, you don't agree to that either. So it is what it is. $25 subscribes, you get a blowjob from David on patreon.com. Anyway, thank you for listening. See ya.
Bye.
If you like this episode, please consider subscribing to us on Patreon by visiting patreon.com/violentprofessional. By subscribing, you have access to all the episodes as soon as we upload, as well as bonus content that you can't see anywhere else. You can also support us by simply giving us a positive rating on your listening platform of choice. And above all, thank you for the continued support of the Violent Professional Podcast.